This playthrough is rated M for mature.
Greetings and salutations, viewers. Vauldemare back here with another episode of Sacred 2, and the Seraphim's quite bored. She's been here all day. Yeah, unfortunately, since there's no pause system, if I'm doing like long recording sessions, if I just kind of like do something like this, it doesn't pause the game. I just like setting it like that. But anyway, the time just kind of like the time will just kind of go. So, oh well, what can you do? I mean, really, I don't think the time system really affects like quests as far as I'm aware of, so it's more just how much light you've got, so how annoying it can be. Alright, anyway, let's try this guy. Chef Paul Brothos? The horrible barbarians! How dare they steal from me, the greatest chef of all times! Women offered their virginity just for a taste of my wonderful pudding. Kings have cried unto my mousse. Ascetics turned into goodness sinners over my cooking. And the most terrible thing is that I am expecting a visitor today. There is a gourmet of impeccable reputation. If he judges my omelet harshly, it could be the end of my career. I need my herbs and wonderful essences to make my world-famous omelet. The caravan that carried those herbs have ambushed this over there. Will you go there and teach these barbarians some manners?
Don't be afraid. I'll help you.
The best omelet ever. Kind of the last time I had to do a Austrian accent was during Vanguard Bandits. Man, that was a long time ago. Yeah, it seems like just yesterday. That's the thing about these recordings and doing them. Not saying regularly, but just over time, you kind of forget how much time passes
between
between
provides
certain.
many hiding places for the enemies of the balance, but I will track them down nevertheless.
Oh, she's good at hide and seek, apparently. Secretary of the United Uninitiated or something? Remove the undead from the grave. Come closer, my most valued customer. I would like to express my deepest condolences and my compassion. You loved the deceased very much. Oh, you're looking for work. I beg your pardon. Most of the people who come here are customers. Actually, I do have an assignment for you. The matter is of a delicate nature, and I hope you can provide the discretion that is necessary. As you probably know, many of our customers use the 10-year-old anti-undead guarantee. Well, if a few of undead have actually managed to sneak into an uninsured grave, so I'd hope you would deal with this matter discreetly. Your reward won't be discreet, however. Do you accept?
The servants of the light will help you.
Even though it doesn't seem like it. It seems like more like you're just covering your bases. But hey, we saw a copy of you earlier, but you died. You were dead. It's just they just reuse the same model. Bacalio. Free Bacalio's father from prison. The injustice, oh the injustice. I could pull my hair out. I know what doesn't make things better, but what am I supposed to do? My father was tried and sentenced for treason, but he is innocent. Innocent. The judge has confiscated my father's possessions and kept them for himself. It was a setup. The target was my father's land. He will be executed soon. My family is desperate. We don't know what to do. Everything has been taken from us. The gold isn't important. I only care about my father who's rotting away in a dungeon cell. Will you help us? Please free my father so we can be free this
For
town.
the gods.
Is that for the guides? Sure. Man, just so many. Okay, so these are just more quest unlock. Okay, we'll just skip those for now. Maybe get those later. But like I said, I kind of want to get some plot eventually. So, alright, there's a quest in here, or maybe upstairs. Where is the? Oh, there it is. Okay, I forgot. Wasn't that for another person who got killed or something? Or everyone that I've ever loved has left me. Who can I turn to now? Only death. Maybe now I'll find the happiness she's able to live. Don't do it! Oh, that's fucked up. Dude! I guess this is what happens when her brother dies or something? What can I do? The halfling... They're halfling. I don't know why I keep calling them halfling. The henchman system in this game sucks. Like, seriously, what are you supposed to do about them when they just run off like that? Not a whole lot, really. Whatever. I mean, it doesn't bug me that much. It's not like... All it does is just affect your rewards. Obviously, I don't get a good reward for doing it, so... Huh. Oh, we had to go inside this big old mausoleum. Or not mausoleum, this big old thing here. Oh yeah, we got to turn in the tax levy to the tax collector or head honcho or something like that. We'll do it here in a second. I just want to collect another quest while I'm walking around. Alright. here. Hello. You have a spa's house indeed. Alright, anyway, come on. Alchemist Garoda. Find mana stones for Garoda. Hey,
A
you,
city
come over
provides
here.
many hiding places for the enemies of the balance, but I will
Why are you
track
saying
them
that?
down nevertheless.
I have a small task for you. I've run out of regions. I urgently require some more mana stones. Unfortunately, I cannot leave the laboratory because of my ongoing experiments. Would you like to earn some gold? They give me 5 mana stones for the couple charlatans. You'll find them not far away from here. They're practically everywhere.
Trust in the
Why are
gods
we-
and my strength.
Why are we whispering? I don't know. Anyway, I was just whispering just because. There's probably, I kind of wish as soon as you open an area, just open all question marks so you could just like run in and just get them all at once. But you have to like get in a vicinity of them to unlock it. But all right, let's go inside and turn in those tax levies. We can keep it for ourselves, but we are a seraphim. We are represent heaven and earth. We don't want them to look too badly on our kind. So let's turn these in. And then get pointed in the next direction. Okay. I guess here. Oh. Huh. It's got an exclamation and a question mark. Must be doubly important. Double mint gum.
Psst. You can't
Senate
bribe
guard.
someone right out in the open. Go over to the Drunken Elf Tavern, and I'll send Old Man Gracchus around to collect the money.
Wait, why are we bribing
A
someone?
seraphim in a tavern, and you think nobody will notice?
Yeah, exactly. Well, at least the game's willing to make its own humor, I guess. Alright, I saw an exclamation point like farther this way. Yeah, why are we bribing someone again? Man, that's what happens when you don't play a game straight for so many days. You forget certain like messages or commentary or something like that just like explains it to you. Oh, whoops, I didn't mean to press that button. Mock Kishik? When you're at the lizardmans, you really should take a look at the swamp billy toads. Very interesting creatures. Why? Huh. Okay, so where am I? Am I supposed to go here now? Yeah, okay. Alright, let's follow the tax trail. Follow the Yellow Brick Road, I guess. Follow the Yellow Brick Road. Follow the Yellow Brick Road. Follow the Yellow Brick Road. If there ever was, I don't remember the whole song. That was actually in the musical version of Wizard of Oz. Actually, I think that's the only version of Wizard of Oz there is musicals. Anyway, let's talk to this guy. Lumen Priest adores. Lumen be blessed. I'm looking for a righteous and just fighter. We can't talk here. Please follow me
I'll
if
be
you're
glad
interested.
to help.
I'll talk to you later, maybe. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. I get bored quite easily. Alright, come on, game. Load up. There you go. Wait, come on. There we go. Okay, just have to keep going forward. Oh, another chest. Alright, hello. Fisherman's wife. Find my husband! Every morning my husband sails out to go fishing. Today he didn't return. He should have been back a long while ago. Could you go and find him for me?
Depend
Sure.
on my help.
Depend on the kindness of strangers. You can always depend on the kindness of strangers and something. Blind Guardian fan. Have you heard? Blind Guardian are playing a concert around here. My aunt is going, but I'm not allowed to. Mom always says I can listen to that kind of music when she's 6 feet under. What does that
That's
mean?
that.
When she's dead, kid. When she's dead. You want me to kill her just so you can listen to that music? No, that's okay. They're not that good. Captain Fairline. Get the thieves off of the crane! Crime. There. Crime has gotten out of hand at the docks. Warehouses are constantly being burgled. The newest thing is to steal the merchandise right off the ship. Yesterday, however, a band of thieves were caught by surprise and captured, but they have barricaded themselves aboard my ship, the merchant vessel the Crane, and have taken part of my crew hostage. The city guard has ship surrounded, but all they can do now is wait. I'm not going to leave my crew to be hoisted on the thieves' petard. Rescue the hostages and clear the way for the sea guard to storm the
Don't
ship.
be afraid.
Sure.
I'll help you.
Yeah, I'll do that off screen. Yeah, but about time to just get all the stuff on screen just to show you what I'm getting, and then if the rewards are worth it, I'll let you know. But like I said, a lot of it's random. So okay, go in here, go into the bar to get drunk. Okay, now that bar, maybe the next door bar. That's the bar for other clientele, if you know what I mean. Man, do I have to go upstairs? Okay. Alright.
So, another tax delivery for Senator Gracchus, eh? Don't you find it peculiar that he's collecting taxes in this smoky tavern? Wake up and smell the corruption. Nobility, clergy, they're all the same, rotten to the core. But some of us are looking for a better way. If you want to do some good, take those jewels to the teachers who are building the new school on the northwestern edge of town. Afterwards, if you're ready for some adventure, come see me at the academy.
Alright, we'll do some good.
Schools are needed everywhere.
Yeah, you know, not everyone needs schooling. You know, some people are kind of too dumb to be schooled. Come on, you know it's true, people, viewers. You know it's true. Alright, let's get another quest over here. More quests. Tobias Sewer. Drive the kobolds from the sewers. You look as if you might be able to help me. I work down in the sewers. Not the most attractive of professions, true, but you know what they say. It has to be done. Unfortunately, a few days ago, some kobolds began to settle down there. Now I don't dare go back. Would you take care of that for me?
This task will be completed quickly.
Would you be a honey take care of that for me? Anyway. Exclamation points just must be points of interest. I think the game did explain that at the beginning about like what certain highlighted, like if it's an exclamation point, it means someone's just telling you a bit about the world or suggestions. Ralph Arman bought Boicher? I guess it's not Bocher because that's an umlaut, right? Or no, that's not. Is it umlaut when it's the two circles? Or I thought the umlaut was like a little squiggly thing. Yeah, whatever. I don't know Swiss. Or not Swiss. Yeah, whatever. Anyway, I can't help you. Come back later. Okay, that was pointless. Why do you have an exclamation point? I mean, I guess to make sure that I come back later, but I, you know. Okay, so actually, where are we supposed to? Is it over here? Okay. Sorry, recording this a little late, so. Anytime I yawn, it doesn't mean I'm bored with the game. It means some games I'm bored with. No, it just means I'm recording late. So, bring my teddy bear back to me. Hey, you! Can you help me? My Bruno's gone. Lost him when I fell over. He fell into the gutter, and the rainwater flushed him into the sewers. I'm afraid to get him myself because there are rats in the sewers. Can you bring it back? Another sewers with rats in it? Fine. No, I mean, usually the sewers has a lot more than just rats. Although I don't know about modern sewers. I mean, ancient sewers are a bit different from modern sewers. I mean, there's probably still rats in there. My only really good like picture of a sewer is from like the TMNT movie from a long time ago, if anyone remembers that. Like that's my only visual of a modern, or not modern, of a city sewer. Ferrith, retrieve the stolen poems from the imposter's mansion. We have uncovered a terrible crime. The criminals have not yet been brought to justice. Many years ago, a thief stole the only existent manuscripts of several wonderful elven poems. When he realized that that no one but put him and his clients knew about the poems, he murdered his client and passed the poems off as his own creations. They became the basis of a whole new form of elven poetry and have touched many hearts. The ruthless thief became rich even though he couldn't write any worthwhile poems himself. Finally, the murder was solved and the terrible deed was uncovered. Now the thief is hiding in his mansion, protected by unscrupulous mercenaries. At night we hear terrible screams from within the mansion's walls, but so far no one has been able to apprehend the murderous thief. Please go there and retrieve the original manuscripts of the poems.
You have to solve this task by yourself.
I pressed A, game. Why didn't you?
Depend on my help.
Although it is funny when the seraphim, who generally has good intentions or nice guy attitude, when she just rejects one, it usually is like go help yourself, that type of thing. It's like Jesus only helps those who help themselves. There. Just making sure. I know the orange arrow at the top there tells me. Oh, I almost forgot to. Good thing I came this way. I almost forgot to activate the new teleporter. So, all right. Let's give this to the schools. Hooray for school! Hooray for me!
Thank you. You're a good soul. Lyosolath must have sent you. Stick with him, and you won't go wrong.
I am a seraphim, so I assume I'm representing the googly races. Yeah. Alright, do I need to activate? I mean, not really, because... Why is there that teleport thing there? Because activating that gate automatically activates, like, the teleport for that place. So I don't need to activate... Well, I guess maybe you have to activate that for saving purposes, but still, like I said, you could always teleport back here, so there's almost no reason to activate that. Alright, I guess back down that way, I guess so. Alright. Back to school. Back to the dude who's going to give me quests because I gave money
I do
to
expect
the...
that the seraphim are still worshipped in this city.
Would you? Is that what you're into, Seraphim? Would you like to be worshipped? Would you like them to kiss the ground you walk on? Kiss your high heel? Are you into BDSM? Because that's what I'm sensing here. Wait. Oh, right. That's the mansion of that one dude thing. Gotcha. I was like, why are there red arrows indicating enemies? I was like, oh, right. There's in the middle of this big old city, this guy could just... Well, never mind. I was about to say something about this guy can do this without getting caught, but I was like, no, probably private property rights and all this other stuff, so never mind. I don't know why I was thinking otherwise. Alright. Alright, dude. What epic quest do you want me to go on to save the world? I've already been charged by the head seraphim, but what do you got?
Glad to see I was right. It's bad times we're living in. Nobility fighting clergy, both of them corrupt, and it's regular folks who wind up getting hurt. The short of it is that there's trouble brewing across Ancaria, and it's up to people like us to make things come out right. It's a bit dangerous. You still interested?
I like the fact that there's no cancel option there, like you have to do it. I mean, it's the main plot, so I mean, otherwise, still. Okay. Now what? Talk to him again? But, alright, let's do it.
Right then. Now we're better organized than we are letting on. But there's more problems than people to throw at them. Top of my list are the Orc territories. Clans there are always at feud with each other, which is just as well because it keeps them from attacking the rest of us. The problem is the Thag clan. Nasty lot they are, and they seem to be getting the upper hand. It'd be bad for everyone if they did. So I sent an expedition to the Grurag clan to offer our help. Never came back. We've got to try again, though. So it's up to you. It'll probably be easier if you follow the expedition's trail, so go to the Elven Wall. We've got a secret tunnel that they used to enter the human territory.
You can tell it's the next step in an adventure game when we go from kobolds and goblins to orcs. That's when things start getting dangerous.
Looking for elves in the humans' land. What a strange assignment for a seraphim.
Well, these are strange times, Seraphim. And by the way, those dialogue lines of dialogue are different if depending. Whoa, we really have to go out of the way to the next plot. Okay. All right. So which direction we need to head? Probably, if I want to hit the main road, probably want to head out of the city. Stop by that. Maybe make it. Oh, there's no good teleports nearby too. Huh. Yeah. Well. All right. Let's see where. We want to just go straight. For the most part, we can come across that teleport. We can activate that one. That might be the good spot to stop for today too. But yeah, usually I've noticed in a lot of these like hack and slash type of adventure games, usually the main quest is really kind of a reason to just get you to explore the lands and to run into other side quests along the way. So it's like, oh, you're doing this quest. Well, on the way, why don't you do all this small stuff to make sure you're leveled up for it? But the main quest itself isn't really that interesting, but hey, do you play these games for the interesting storyline, or do you do it just to press buttons and beat the crap out of everything? You know I do. Then again, I haven't really gone through all Diablo 3, so I don't know if that game's storyline was any good or not. It probably was. Probably not as good as the original, because I know nowadays a lot of stories in lore, gaming lore isn't as good as it used to be, because a lot of game companies try to like push out content more regularly than actually want to like polish their games they're currently working on, so that way there are all these memorable tiles or got like major things about them that you remember. I mean, a lot of people played Diablo 3, but I'll admit that I played it for a bit, And not that I was bored with it. I'm not saying it's a terrible game. It's probably a fine game. It's probably really fun, I bet. But it just didn't really appeal to me enough to like keep playing it.
As a representative of the Maker himself.
Well, if that ain't high praise and high tide, I don't know what else to say about the Seraphim. Everything about me is awesome. Everything's awesome when you're, well, not part of the team, because I'm the Seraphim. We don't need any help. Yeah, just kind of running through. Sorry, random peasants. You will be killed by all these creatures because I just... Oh, no, they're all attacking. They're all aggressive. Never mind. I'm just seeing how far away I am. That. How far do you guys chase me before you stop? I don't know. Seems like they'll chase me forever. The AI wants me to fight them. Wow, they're just like, we're gonna get you. You're gonna get experience from us and get drops from us. Yeah, this I swear. All right, let me activate this. Booyah. All right, now we just go ahead. I kind of actually just want to head back to the road. Oh, there is. Wait, why didn't that pop up on my map before? Huh. Okay. Well. All right. Well, let's. I guess I'm gonna go back and go forward. I'm just gonna follow the road. Like I said, follow the open road. Wait, is that a? Oh, do the enemies actually fight each other? Actually, I think I remember seeing that earlier. Now that I think about it, so. Oh well. Anyway, looks like we're gonna be trying to do good on our quest here in these lands. Well, of course we are. We chose the Seraphim while we were doing back quests. So, in the next episode of Sacred 2, I'll head my way north to find that shortcut from human lands to orc lands. Looks like we've got our metal tested out, our trial ready to go. So let's see if we can handle the next part of this game. So thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.